Now, I want to talk about the term thoughts and prayers today. Thoughts and prayers. Now, it's common to hear people say thoughts and prayers each time disaster strikes or there is trouble somewhere. And it's really interesting to note that even the atheist who says there is no God will also quickly join in with the crowd and say thoughts and prayers, including all those who want nothing to do with God, thrown God out of schools, thrown prayer out of schools, no regard for human life whatsoever, regardless of which stage it is at, no relationship whatsoever with God. The list is endless. Well, let me tell you something. All of you who all suddenly remember God when there's a disaster somewhere, when there is trouble somewhere, that's when you get to remember God. The truth is that God is not a fool. And you are only mocking yourself. You just mocking yourself and not God. Now, those foolish so-called thoughts and prayers that you make or say only when there is trouble are only for your own ears and not God's ears. You cannot fool God. You cannot fool God. Now, here is what he says, and I'm just going to quote his word very briefly. In Proverbs 1:28, then they will call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me, but will not find me. Micah 3:4 says, they will cry to the Lord, but he will not answer. He will hide his face from them, because they made their deeds evil. Proverbs 15:29, the Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayers of the righteous. Proverbs 28:9 says, if anyone turns his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer is an abomination. His prayer is an abomination. God is not interested in flattering lips. Lips that flatter him. He's not interested in that. Now, what God wants are hearts. Hearts that truly fear him. He says, these people flatter me with their lips, and yet their hearts are far away from me. So when trouble strikes, you will look for God. You will cry out to God, not because you want God with all your heart, but because you want God to help you with that need that you have or that bad situation that you are in. Well, God is not gonna hear you. God looks at the heart and not flattering lips. You cannot fool him. He sees and he knows who you really are, and merely trying to hide in the words thoughts and prayers, you are only wasting your time, my friend. You got to be genuine. You got to be a genuine person. Not with your lips, but from your heart. And what does that mean? From your heart. It's not about saying words from your heart. It's about changing your ways, forsaking your ways. God says in Isaiah 55:7, let the wicked forsake their ways and the unrighteous their thoughts. Let them turn to the Lord, and he will have mercy on them, and he will freely pardon. This is the only time you can seek the Lord from your heart, my friend. From your heart. The only time he can be found is now. So stop fooling yourself with words only. Oh, our thoughts and prayers. Our thoughts and prayers all the time. And yet your heart is not with God. Because God wants your whole heart, not just your words. Time is short. So I just want to say that, my friend, this is the only time you can get to Him and open up your whole heart to the Lord. And not what we see every time. Oh, our thoughts and prayers, our thoughts and prayers, our thoughts and prayers. And then tomorrow you're going to kick prayer out of schools. Tomorrow you're going to mock God. You're going to insult God. Tomorrow you're going to support abortions and do all those things, those crazy things which God says thou shalt not do. And then you want to go on your knees when you have trouble and say, our thoughts and prayers, God help me. Who are you fooling, my friend? You only fooling yourself. Change your ways. Then God will receive you if you change your ways. You turn away from your ways. I'm off.